YouKnowIGotSoul.com. So, you know, the Essence Festival is great because it brings exposure to R&B. What other ways do you think we can do to, you know, bring R&B back to the forefront?
Man, the people gotta buy the music. I look at all the people who stopped me, and I'm like, you heard the album, but I don't think it's reflecting in the sales. So I think people got to start understanding how important it is. See, I don't know how Spotify works. I don't know how Tidal works. I'm not educated on those things, but I know that people feel like since somebody told them that, oh, you know, the artists get paid on that, so that counts. I don't know if it counts. I'm not gonna lie to you. I know they might have a deal with the record company and with Interscope or with all these labels, but I know how it relates to me. I believe that people got to start buying records again. It's like you saying, why is R&B dying? Why are my plants dying and then you won't water them? You know what I mean? Why are my children starving and you eating a steak in front of them and they starving? And you're like, why is he so skinny? You're not feeding them, you're not developing it. And it's up to you. We make the music, we do it, we going out here, we doing the work, we trying to maintain our integrity, we trying not to compromise and to do the things that's so finicky and right now, but we need the support of the people. When I watch Mary do what she's doing right now in front of sold out crowds, and then I look at her last album sales and I'm like, that's not right. That's not right. Those people are supposed to buy the record. And I had somebody tell me the other day, I loved your album, I'm gonna buy it now because I heard it. And I said, damn it, I wish I could go to, you know, Chez Maurice and sit down and eat a whole plate of food and say, you know what, I like this, I'm gonna pay for it. And that's how people treat music. It's like, I'll listen to it a little bit, and if I like it, I'll buy it. And instead of saying, I'm gonna take that chance. Remember when I was a kid, I remember taking that chance. And I remember Andre 3000 put in a verse and he said, I went out and I bought it because I thought it would be jamming. Remember he said his artist let him down, his favorite artist let him down. And I was like, well, at least he bought it. I think we gotta audition so much for people, and we gotta do so much for your approval, and then you tell us, you have the nerve to look me in the face after I spent 2 years writing a project and say, I'll listen to it, you know what, I'm gonna buy it. The nerve of you. I think that people lost sight of how important and how hard it is to do this stuff. It's to consistently make great songs. You know why? Because of stuff, because of machines, because of iPhones, because how easy it is for a kid to get in his home studio and create a record without any thought, any substance, without even trying, without putting time into his lyric, without putting time into the production. Back in the day, you had to record on a reel. That means that if you wanted to be an artist, you had to really want to be an artist because it was not easy. You all want to get in the studio. You get in there, you be 12 hours later, and you got a hook done. Now it's like, oh, I laid a hook, I went in the studio, I did this. Oh, my homegirl says she want to rap, can you help her? What? That's just how freely we approach these things. I was driving I have a Rolls Royce. I was driving a Rolls Royce, I pull up to the light, a young man pulled up on the side of me. He said, what do you do? Because that's the first thing they ask a black man when they see him in a nice car. What do you do? I said, I write songs. He said, oh, I need to start writing songs. If I would have said, I do open heart surgery, he would have been like, all right, I'll see you later. You know why? Because he looks at that as something that's difficult. And he looks at my job as play. And I can't fault him for that because so many people are treating this like it's play. Something that I slept on somebody's couch for 3 years to get in the business to be even noticed. You know what I mean? That I took very serious, that I put my blood, sweat, and tears in, and people playing with it, and we allowing them to play with it, and the record companies allowing them to play with it, and you getting dressed and going to their shows when somebody get on stage high out their mind, can't even barely stand up, and you buying the ticket. But then when somebody got something to say, you talking about, I heard the album, I might buy it. Thank you, I'm Rico Love.